I'm a terrible dater. Do we have any other terrible daters here?
Yeah.
Woo! Any terrible marriages? I'm a really bad dater. The last guy I went out with, he was a really big foodie, which kind of disgusted me. When we were texting before our first date, he texted me the phrase, "What should I have for a snacky snack?" I was like, ugh. I was like, I'm gonna have chips and celibacy. I'm gonna have ruffles and a dry vagina tonight. I always feel like I always say the wrong thing. I think it's because of my parents. Because when I was growing up, my dad used to ask out waitresses in front of me. I guess he thought I was his wing daughter. And my mom, one time we were at a really fancy restaurant, and she asked the waitress, or she accused the waitress of serving us rat meat. She was like, "There's no way this is chicken, this is rat meat." I don't have a punchline for that, I'm still speechless. So basically, my mom, abuses wait staff, and then my dad asks them out. So if you want to get laid, hang out with my parents. Okay. So whatever I say is not my fault, is what I'm saying. Okay. Just want to blame them for everything. You guys are gorgeous. I see some septoplasties. I see some rhinoplasties. I see some natural beauties. All right. You guys are gorgeous. I also feel I am a terrible dater because one guy that I went out, the same guy that with the snacky snack. I remember toward the end of our date, he tried to kiss me. And I went in for the handshake. I thought I was doing the right thing though, because we met on LinkedIn. So, and he's been my boss for 4 wonderful years. We'd be making out in the break room. Okay. I'm a Romanian gal. Do you have any other Romanians here tonight? They're all at the Pitbull concert. I'm actually riding on a high because Pitbull looked at my Instagram story. Excuse me while I get my mans. Could you see us together though? In 2026, I will be married to Pitbull. I'm manifesting that. All right. But I'm a Romanian gal. My dad has a really fun accent. When I was growing up, I love the way he said certain words. Like the way my dad says ankle and uncle, virtually identical. Which is super confusing for me because my dad has joint issues and a tumultuous relationship with his uncle. All right. So I made up a little game. We gotta get interactive with this. I'm gonna tell you guys something that my dad has told me, and we're all gonna guess if I'm talking about his ankle or his uncle. You guys cool with this game? All right, perfect. Every time we drink Four Loko, my uncle always gets so swollen.
Ankle.
Uncle Paul. Alright, you guys are pissed. 2 more. I recently shaved 11 calluses off my uncle.
Ankle.
Uncle Paul. My dad has uncle issues. Get with the program. My uncle recently contracted hepatitis B, trapped me inside his guest house, and will not let me leave with brute force. Really enjoy it. Alright, you guys are very angry. Are we into this Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy? Woo! Do we all know what that is?
Yeah.
So if you don't, it's this dating safety group basically. So women will post hey, I'm going out with this guy, does anyone know him? And my favorite part of that group is when there's nothing wrong with the guy, but everyone just starts shitting on him. Someone will just be like, Greg, 35, Lincoln Park, and one woman will just be like, Greg looks way older than 35. And all the comments are just like, yeah, that guy looks like shit. And then some woman's like, yeah, the buttons on his trench coat are hideous in the third picture. And it's like, calm down, Joan Rivers. But I actually found my friend's boyfriend on that group and I broke them up. Good for me being a hero. I haven't felt that good since I broke up my mom with her 3rd husband. My mom was married to a 28-year-old who used to make beluga whale noises while he took baths. My mom's type is SeaWorld animals. It's fine. I get it, baby. Okay. We got some good-looking people. Okay. I have a lot of guilt. You guys guilty? Yes. Okay. I have a lot of guilt. I'm a sucker for these nonprofit canvassers with the clipboards. You know, these fellas. Yes. Every time I see them, I'm like, fine, I'll sign up for the Marines. But I recently got stopped by this very suave nonprofit man working for Save the Children, a real nonprofit Casanova. He stops me. He's like, "Hey there, you look like an angel." And I was like, "Hey there, you look like you take advantage of women." And then I went home. I donated because I thought he was cute. I did donate. But then I saw we matched on OkCupid, and I was like, "Whoa, match made in heaven!" I was like so excited. And then he messaged me. He was like, "Oh my god, he sent me a very diplomatic message. He was like, 'Thank you so much for donating, making a difference.'" And then he ghosted me. So then I reported my credit card as stolen. But my bank flagged the transaction for being too selfless. So it worked out in the end. I would never do that without trying to get laid. Okay. Are we an appliance crowd here? Do we own? Yeah, give it for appliances. Yes. Do we own microwaves? Yeah. Give it for microwaves. I love those things, man. I got some microwave jokes for you guys. Ready? Has anyone ever tried eating off that complimentary plate that comes with the microwave? How about the necklace underneath the plate, huh? You gotta have a thick neck to pull that one off, alright? Maybe Mr. Worldwide could. A lot of microwaves, they have tinted windows. It's like, why does my frozen burrito need tinted windows? Are they doing drugs? I told that joke at a rehab center, and everyone relapsed that night. You're welcome, Lakeview Rehabilitation Center. You're very welcome.